So we last left off on our project here. We had gotten a lot done. We made our floors. We made some variables to track the location. We wrote the while loop that keeps repeating over and over and over again for our program, asking us what move we would like to make. And then we actually wrote two of our moves, the left move and the right move. And we wrote the validation, the if-else statement that checks to see if it is a valid move to be made. So that's a lot of progress here. We've got a lot of other work to do on this, though, so we still have a lot more commands to write. If I go into our project, we have to write left, right, up, down, grab, fight, and help. So one thing that I'm just going to do is get ahead on this, and I'm actually going to just give myself some placeholders here for all the commands that we are going to write. And so I'm just going to write the elif, and then I'm going to write current move, and I'm just going to write out the rest of the commands. So current move could equal up. What I'm going to do underneath each of these elif statements is I'm just going to put the word pass. And what writing pass does is it's just going to tell us that if we write one of these things right now, if we write the word up, we're not going to get an error. Pass is just going to say, okay, skip over this code and keep on running. So that way we can write all these placeholders, and later we can write, we can erase, type over or edit or change pass to be the actual commands we want to do. So that way we can just quickly write out all of our commands. Current move equals, and my mistake there. We want to do equal to test for equality. So we could have up, down, grab, fight, and help. And then I'm actually going to write the last statement that's going to be in our loop. The last statement in our loop is going to be what happens if they type in something that isn't left, right, up, down, grab, fight, or help. If they type in any of those things, we'll just have a final else statement. So remember, our program is going to check all the elifs and the if. It's going to check the ifs, the elifs, and the last thing it will do is it'll run onto the else statement. So this last else statement could just read print. Sorry, that is not a valid move. Type help if you are stuck. So that way, if they type in anything that's not valid, they'll go ahead and get that message, and so they know what to do. So from here on, this is actually going to be pretty much the rest of our program, or at least most of it, is just filling out these different moves that the player can make. And this is a little tricky depending on each one, because the input validation, or the validation to make sure it's a correct move, it's different for every move. So what we're going to do just work on this time is the up and the down commands, and then we'll have another video on grab, another video on fight, another video on help, and that will make up the most of our program. So up and down are actually going to look very, very similar to left and right, where we're just going to make sure our input validation is going to make sure that they are in a room that either has a staircase going down if they type in down, or a staircase going up if they type in up. The only thing is we're just going to have a little more testing to go on to see what room they're currently in, and therefore what room they should move into, or sorry, what floor they should move in. Because changing the rooms was easy. We just changed the index up one or down one. We can't do that with our floors because they're named. So we have to actually test to see what floor they're in and what floor they should be going into. So let's take a look at what that looks like, and let's just write the actually, let's write the down first. Let's write the stairs down, because we start off on the first floor, so we'll be able to test that right away. And then we'll go and write the up as well. So the first thing we want to do is do this. we want to make sure that if they type in down, there's a staircase going down. So again, if, and then we want to test to make sure that the room they are in has stairs going down. So what we're going to do is we're going to test to see if the room they're in. Well, the room that they're in is called by calling the list that they're in and the index that they're in. And again, we save the floor that they're on and the index that they're in using these two variables. So if their current floor and current room, so that will take the list that they're in, the index that they're in. If that room, and I'm going to write this, does not equal stairs down. So if the room that they're in does not equal stairs down, we are going to print out you can't go down. There are no stairs going down. So that way if they try to go down, but they are in a room that does not have stairs down, they're in a room that does not have stairs down, for example, room 1 here has nothing, they would not be able to move down, there's no stairs, they should get this message, you can't go down, there are no stairs going down. And then, let's say otherwise, though, so if they are in a room that does have stairs down, we want to make it so they can go down. But this is the tricky part. This is where I said there are two different ways they could go down. Or I guess, I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it, but if you think about it this way, if they're in floor 1, they should move to floor 2. And if they're in floor 2, they should move to floor 3. So we are going to have to check to see what floor they're on, and then appropriately move them down a floor. And again, we're going to do this with another if-else statement. So inside this else, we're immediately going to check to see if their current floor is equal to floor 1. And actually, we could just do this because floor 1 is a list, right? So if their current floor is equal to floor 1, we're going to send them down to floor 2. So if the current floor is equal to floor 1, we'll set their current floor, we'll set their new floor to floor 2. So if they're on floor 1, they go down to floor 2. Otherwise, if their current floor is equal to floor 2, we want their new floor, or we want to set their floor to be floor 3. So we have, if they are on floor 1, we will switch them over to floor 2. If they are on floor 2, switch them to floor 3. And what's great about the way we wrote this is that this code right here changes their floor, but it doesn't touch their room, which is perfect because if they go down the stairs, we want them to be in a new floor, but we want them to have the same room number because if they go down the stairs, they should be in the sword room. So we would change their current floor from floor 1 to floor 2, but their index would still remain 1, so they would have been in room floor 2, 1, which would be the sword room. So that should do the job just perfectly. And if there are no mistakes here, this should actually make it so we can go down the stairs. So let's try the command down where we are, and we should get this error message right here. You can't go down, there are no stairs going down. Because remember, if our current room does not contain stairs going down, we shouldn't be able to go down. So let's go to a room that does have stairs going down. Let's go right, and it says you're in a room. Inside the room is stairs down. So we're in this room right here at floor 1, index 1. Let's try going down now. We should be able to go down. And we do. It says you're in a room. Inside the room is the sword. Perfect. So we move down a staircase and into the room with the sword. So that's how we're going to write our code for moving down. Moving up is going to look the exact same way. We're just going to basically switch it around. So if current floor and current room does not contain or does not equal stairs up, we're not going to let them move up the stairs. So print, you can't go up. There are no stairs going up. And so that will test to see if there are stairs. If there are stairs, however, so otherwise, we will check to see what room they are or what floor they're in. So if their current floor is equal to floor 2, so if they're on the second floor and they take a set of stairs going up, they should move back up to the first floor. So we are going to do current floor is equal to floor 1. And then if their current floor is equal to floor 3, we're going to send them back up to the second floor. So current floor is equal to floor 2. All right, so there's our up and our down. Let's test it out. So we're in a room. Inside the room is nothing. What would you like to do? Shouldn't be able to go down. Nope, can't go down. Let's go right. And that moves us to the room with the staircase going down. We go down. We're down. We're in the stored room. Can we go up? Nope, we can't go up. There are no stairs going up. So we'll have to go left. And there's a staircase going up. Let's try going up. And we're back in the room with nothing. So we made a full loop. We went right. We went down. We went left. We went back up. Our player can now move in all 4 directions in our dungeon. Perfect.